Hi. We're currently running moving on workshops for year sixes as part of our role with emotional well-being. And I just wanted to share some ideas with parents as to how we can support our children. So we cover two areas, well, we cover lots of areas, but the two I wanted to talk to you about today, one is positivity and the other one is happiness. So just to give you a few ideas as to how we can sort of deal with that and how we can encourage our children to have a positive attitude, is about the language that we choose to use. Okay, so we have something that we tell people about what you say becomes what you think, and then what you think, you can actually start believing that to be true, has a big impact on how we feel. So, for example, if you start saying something like, I am rubbish at maths, I'm going to do badly in my SATs, something like that, that obviously you start believing that that is true, that you are rubbish at maths and that you won't do well. Now that has an implication on the way that we feel, and would probably make us feeling quite bad, quite upset, and not very good. So what we ask people to do is kind of pick up on those cues as what people say and kind of say, all right, let's turn that around. So if it's about not being very good at maths, you could possibly try something like, I am working towards improving my maths. If it's a particular problem, you could say, I am going to ask Mrs. Jones whether she could help me with this problem in maths. Once you've switched the language to something a bit more positive, you then start thinking, actually, I might improve on my maths. And it shifts that belief, it shifts that pattern in your mind to thinking that you can do it. The ultimate thing from that is then you start feeling better. So you start thinking, yeah, this is great, and feeling a little bit uplifted that things might be good. So that's the first thing. So that's about positivity and the language that we use. The second thing is quite simply about being happy. It's quite a simple idea, but I often tell people sometimes happiness doesn't always come to you. You have to actually find it or go and get it. And that's about recognizing or identifying what it is that makes you happy. So sometimes I give children an idea to do an A to Z, a list of things that they enjoy doing. The A might be a bit of art, the B might be going on my bike, anything like that. And sometimes it's good to make a list. You can do that with your children quite easily. If you think that your children need a boost, if they're kind of, feeling a little bit stressed or a little bit down about something, suggest that they go and do something that makes them happy. It's really simple, but very, very effective. Nothing better for B than bouncing. Kids don't send them on the trampoline or something like that. So it's about identifying and making that happen, not assuming that happiness will come to you. Okay, so they are the two things that I just wanted to share with you, just to give you an idea about what happens in the workshops and how you can maybe take that learning on a little bit. However, I also want to let you into a bit of a secret. These things about emotional well-being and mental health, they aren't just for kids. The very same lessons can work for us as adults. So if you want to think about more about your own well-being, and it's really, really important, what we talk to adults about is modelling your behaviour. Children will copy what they see. So if you behave in a positive way, if you think, do you know what, I need to go and do something happy to cheer myself up, that's brilliant. Children will copy that and it'll have a really good effect. So if you want to have any more ideas about that, that's great. You can have a look at our website, etc. I will just tell you about our book. We've got the Emotional Wellbeing Handbook that we've just written. And that's a very sort of it's full of exercises, it's workbook that you put down your thoughts, your self-reflections and all of that. And you take a bit of control and have responsibility to make your life how you want it to be. So thank you for listening. If you want to think about the book, have a look on the store part of the website. Good luck with encouraging your kids to be happy and fulfilled, and I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.